Chapter 11, Reading Assessment and Instruction by Johnny Moraine Lorraine, Emily Casmer, and Oscar Cedeno. What are some theoretical approaches to literacy assessment? When assessing students, we must select aspects of writing, reading, and content learning, believing that they are the most important for our students to know. Language proficiency. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing is believed to be the strongest communicators because it includes both oral and written communication. It's been said that students' learning needs are through scaffolding, modeling, and direct instruction. This is a graphic of a general model of assessment in the classroom. Assess, instruct based upon assessment, reassess, instruct. They all connect. Looking at the reading process in English. This frightening fox finally escaped the hunters by diving into its den. In order for you to be able to help others become proficiency readers, first you must know what it involves. First, the student must need a purpose to read the newspaper or recite. Then come decoding the words on the page, since fluent readers know instantly the meaning, cues, and grammar as they decode. Lastly, comprehending the word that they can understand the relationship of the words to each other. There are other strategies for literacy assessment, like things that our non-English speakers bring into English reading. English language proficiency, fund of knowledge, primary language literacy, key content vocabulary, word recognition, semantics, and syntax. Assessing reading using an informal reading inventory. An IRI means informal reading inventory. You use this when you need in-depth information on a student reading processing, using IRI to assess status and progress. Reading level can be recognized by using IRI. Procedures to determine independent instructional and frustration levels. Samples of IRI. What is guide reading? Guide reading is a teaching strategy where small groups of students is guided by the teacher through reading a text at the student's instructional reading level. Procedure of guided reading. Introduce the text to the students such as title and what the purpose is. Have the students engage in a short discussion about the story based on information. Ask the students to read a portion of all of the text. With younger students, you may want to read a little bit before asking. If students read text aloud or silently, circulate around group to help those that have trouble. After reading the text, you will guide the students to think about what they have read by having the discussion. To follow up the last phrase to guided reading, go into discussion on useful reading strategies that help them to mini lessons. Last, after the mini lesson, have the student should respond to the guide reading strategies by creating a upper show or reader's theater. Example of guided reading. Erlinda. Class title of this Coyote and the Star. What do you think it'll be about? Sonia. Coyote and a star in the sky. Carlos. How many stars Coyote sees? Echo reading. Echo reading is a strategy where the teacher reads a sentence and the student repeats the echoes at the same sentence. First, you must explain what echo reading is to the student, that you are going to read the sentence aloud and they are going to have to repeat it word for word. Secondly, you will read the sentence to the student and ask them to repeat it word for word. Third, as the student echoes the students, you are going to record what the student has repeated. Other procedure for evaluating and helping readers. Free-quest procedure. This is to help students learn how to develop their own questioning while reading to get them to become better and more active comprehenders. You are teaching them anticipate what a story is about to develop questions that will give them a better understanding of the story, to predict what will happen next.